feel like that's pretty square. All right, everybody. Yeah. Occupy. Sorry. I feel like I'm more tired in the afternoon breaks than I am at night. Hey, Jim, welcome in, my friend. Little mid-afternoon for you and I, late afternoon, evening for everybody else. Should get done just before, maybe a few minutes after kickoff, but it should be close. So hopefully it's a good lead-in for everybody's Thursday night football plans. We have lots of friends in the group that are Eagles or Cowboys fans. Most know that I'm not much of a fan of the Cowboys, but not the biggest Eagles fan either, but I'm rooting for the Eagles tonight. But don't mean any ill will to Struble or Hometown or Harold Lambert or any other Cowboys fans. Appreciate you guys, and I know it means a lot to you guys too. So, and thank you guys all for filling this bad boy. There's nobody home, so hopefully we have no internet issues whatsoever. Doesn't seem to mean anything anyways half the time, but we'll see. Okay, I will go through ownership as people are coming in. Give me your guesses for an auto. We have 2 in Origins, and that is the only guaranteed autos. We also have a chance in Contenders, and obviously all of them have a chance. This one has 4 numbered, which is pretty cool. So, okay, so give me your guesses as you're popping in. Ownership. Greg Reese closing us out, taking the last 3. Appreciate that. Picking up the Cardinals, the Falcons, and his Eagles. Mike Hosby picking up his 2 teams, Ravens and Commanders. Joe Desky going Bills, Texans, Bears, and Steelers, I believe. Yep. Alan Stein from Black and Gold breaks on the Panthers. He's got a 6 hobby box break, 2020 through 2025. Yeah, so please check it out. Awesome breaker. Really good looking break. Corey Markle from Fat Uncle Breaks. He also has a break up. It's got a Elite Hobby and a Blaster. So good chance of some goodies coming out of there for sure with Corey. Check over Fat Uncle. Jimmy Siona on the Browns. Mixed up. Usually goes Bengals. He's going for a little Shador, Dylan Gabriel. Maybe Judd can love. Robert Avati on the Cowboys. Troy Sullivan. Welcome back, brother. It's been a minute. He's on the Broncos. Carl Gallagher on his Lions. Nick Sirianni on his Packers. Vanover on his Colts. And Harold Lambert going after some Henry or something there with the Jags. Stanton Griggs on his Chiefs. George Sweeting on the Raiders. Aaron Malin on his Chargers. Jim Jennings on his 2 teams, Rams and Dolphins. Jamie O'Hara on his Vikings. Harlan Benner on his Patriots. I took the Saints. Matthew Moravec Gallagher took the Titans, realized, I think I'm going to switch it up. So he switched over to the Giants yesterday afternoon. Let's see. Aaron Malin, besides the Chargers, also has the Jets and Titans. And then Michael Lariz on his Niners and Andrew there on his Seahawks. And Brian Friends, it's been a while. Welcome back, brother. He is on the Buccaneers. Ewers, all right. Let's see. Hopefully you never see him in a game this year because that's a bad sign if so. But okay, product. We're going to have a hanger to get us started. And then we got 3 blasters, not all, I guess 2 24s and 1 25. So we got a score 25 and then an optic contenders 24. If you're having troubles commenting, feel free to DM me if you want to give me your guess for an auto that way. And then 2 megas, 125 Donruss Elite, and then a select 24 select, 25 Elite. And then kind of 2 hobbies, but not necessarily. Phoenix, it's an international mega, so it's not a hobby. It has 4 numbered exclusives. And it looks like 180 and under for the numbered cards, possibly. So hopefully get some nice low numbered for the 4 parallels in the international. And then we'll finish with Origins, 2 autos, 1 mem, only 7 cards. So at least I think a couple more will be numbered. Usually very rookie heavy. So that's Origins. It's not my favorite product because of that, but if you're chasing rookie autos, your best chances, it seems like, come out of Origins. Appreciate you guys hanging with me this afternoon. Once again, give me those guesses for an auto. We do have an extra blaster we're going to throw in today. My break room's all over the place because we just finished up mail, so everything's a little goofy right now. Just 1 second. There they are, buried. We got a quiet crowd today. Maybe people are watching while they're getting ready for the game tonight or stuck working still. So either way, once again, appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for those that were in Star Wars. It was fun. I actually listened in while the boys were doing it. Thank you for supporting Bronx and his friend Noah. They were quite entertaining, I thought. So get our displays up. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday. Yeah, we're almost to Friday. All right, let's open up. Start off a little score treat. Get us warmed up. Get the table all warmed up before we jump into the prison. Once again, give me your guesses for an auto. I see five people here, but only one commenter. So, all right, Saints. That's me. So we'll go to the second card is Christian Watson of the Packers. So Nick Sirianni will get a prize. If he's not here in the next few minutes, we'll roll the dice for him. And our rookie is, hey, that's a nice one for the Texans, Jalen Noel. I know it's one of the ones Ryan Joseph is chasing. He's not a Wayne State fan. Okay, so I'll give till the end of this hanger to see if Nick pops in. Once again, if you can't comment for some reason, please DM me. This one's not as easy to come from the bottom, so cut through all this red tape. George, there's George. Okay, welcome, George. How's George doing today? Monkey hanger. Oh, nice. Give me your guess for an auto if you'd like to, George. Okay. So lines will put that out here. I do think sometimes people see the title and then they pop in thinking it's going to be instantly Origins or like a case. So that's very possible that happened. All right, Sammy Laporta, Gervin Dexter, Drake London, Myles Garrett, Gardner Minshew, Jair Alexander, Kellen Winslow, Josh Downs. There we go, Debo, Dexter Jackson, A.J. Brown, and Jahan Dotson. A couple more here. We got Miles Sanders on a silver for the Panthers. Alan Stein. Javonte Williams, who is the new running back for the Cowboys, on a green for the Broncos and Troy. Pacheco for Stanton, and a C.J. Mosley for the Jets and Aaron Malin. All right, so what are some predictions for the night? Ted McMillan, all right. If it comes out this time, though, you'll be sad because you're not on the Panthers, right? That's the old Murphy's Law rule, right? When you're not on the team, the autos come out. I remember when I first got into breaking, I must have jumped into Blinky's break, like 20 in a row and got the Seahawks every time. Just trying to get cool. And I took a break and skipped them for a break. And that was the break where they pulled it downtown. Russell Wilson, which is a big deal at the time back in 2020. So I was so heartbroken. Oh, Ted McMillan. Oh, I agree, landslide. Well, I'm torn. I think it's going to be, well, that's how everything is, either blowout or going to be close. But I don't know. The Cowboys have a good offense, so anything could possible, I guess. Cade Stover on a green. Nice one there for the Texans. And Jonathan Taylor on a prison break. There we go. Green JJ coming out for Jamie O'Hara. And then we got a Joe Milton and a Kid Reporter. Well, this is how you stop a landslide. Bring in Joe Milton, right? Sweet green JJ to get started. Yeah, I still have a weird feeling the Cowboys might make it close tonight. Hangers be bangers. There we go. Hopefully Joe gets a chance someday. Okay, so we started off with that. All right, let's go contendies. Nick did not make it in yet, so we're going to roll the dice for him for his prize. We got a 2 times. 6 is 12. Alrighty. Nothing too crazy, but a little score treat pack going out to Nick. I have a big friend, or he's a big guy, but he's a good friend, big friend, who's a big Cowboys fan. So, I was just asking his opinion. He's all like, "Oh, it's best trade anything the Cowboys had in a while." I was like, "Oh boy." Okay, let's see what we got here. Empty box. Eight packs of bad cards. No, 6 packs of bad cards. Good. Oh, 5 cards. 5 packs of 8 cards. I looked at it completely backwards. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That feels like a patch. We'll go with that last. Troy, what's up, brother? Thanks for hopping in, man. It's been a minute. Get a little leftover Bo Nix. Chase a little RJ Harvey. I think I've done 2 drafts, maybe 3 so far this year. Way more than I should. But they are fun. The drafting is almost the most fun of all of it. Oh, nice. Tell Rock what's up and thank you for me. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Andrew. What's up, guys? Definitely patch cards. We'll do that last. Oh, while you guys are here, give me your guesses for an auto. Only ones claimed so far are Ewers and Ted McMillan. So give me your guesses. Just getting into from work. We get to work days finally, Aaron. All right, Bobby Wags, Anthony Richardson, Pat Fryermuth, Ramondre Steven. Not yet, brother. Derrick Henry. Oh, I'd be happy about that for you too. Patty Mahomes. We got a pink Bryce Young. Pretty cool. And then a dice drop between the Colts and the Raiders. RJ. And Andrew going. Okay, let's keep it going. Just a pink so far. Oh, we got dice drop coming. All right, James Cook. Oof. Well, good job, George. Continue losing weight. That's awesome. You're getting healthier. George Karlaftis. That'd be rough, though. Haas is here, too. Man, we got the whole crew here. I still need your guess for an auto, too, Aaron, when it's convenient. Baker Mayfield. Aiden Hutchinson. Breece Hall. DJ Moore. Puka. Rookie Stallions. My name Brian Thomas. Max Crosby. Mike Evans. Josh Jacobs. Garrett Wilson. Trey Hendrickson. Kyron Williams. And Trey McBride. Let's get this guy's sleeve top loaded for the Jags and Harold Lambus. We got a dice drop between Gold and Travis, 5th round between the Colts and the Jets. Finish up then Tua, James Conner, Jonathan Taylor, Micah, not a Cowboy. Kendrick Bourne. Oh, hot as the devil's crotch, huh? Josh Allen, then we got round numbers, this time a gold parallel. That's a nice one. Marvin Harrison, League Neighbors, so a dice drop between the Cardinals and the Giants. So Matthew Morvac Gallagher versus Greg Reese. All right, we'll do that after. And then Michael Penix on the draft class. Gold parallel nonetheless. That's cool. Hot as the devil's. Cool. Like that gold. It's a good looking card. And a little Penix energy. You my little boy thing. Hotter than Michael Jackson in a Boy Scout meeting. Oh my goodness, George. George has got to push the envelope. That's implying that it's hotter. Okay, never mind. I was going to go down a really dark subject. I better not. I got to stop. Okay. It's all good, brother. Okay, Aaron goes Loveland. All good. We don't have the boys down here this time. No. All right. Thank you, Haas. Okay, last little stack. That should be our patch. That'll be a prize too. All right, Dalton Kincaid, Gardner Minshew, Rashad White, Christian Watson, Aaron Rodgers. Behind that, we got the very back. We got a draft class dice drop between the Cowboys and the Redskins. Behind Joe. Ooh, Blake Corum. Not numbered, but I saw the coloring. I thought it was something special. So Jimmy Jennings he hopped off his Blake Corum guesses, and who comes out? Blake Corum. So Congratulations. You probably switched to one of the other ones, so you caught this one, though. All right, we're going to say, I'll do a dice drop for these guys. So let's do one. 1, 2, 3 will be Colts, Jets, or 4, 5, 6, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Both go to the Colts. This one also. So all three could go to the Colts, or all three go to 3 different places. Yikes, talk about a pound of flesh. Oh man, I did love me some Dilfer back in the day. The Dilf. Okay. Here we go. It is a 2. So the Colts, instead of going 0 for 3, get all 3. Congratulations, Vanover. We'll have the Colts. Okay. Patch is solid. It's not the best, but it's better than some I've seen. So, nice looking card overall. All right, I'll do that. Okay, we'll go score next. Should give us our first numbered. Oh, Jim, you're supposed to give me 2 numbers. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. I don't have the heart to love you. It's getting real toasty in here. After this, I'm going to run up and turn up the AC real quick. 1, 2. No worries. 3, 4. I don't think I announced it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Jim, I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know if it's either one of these teams you like very much, but let's see here. We got a Chase Young rookie patch, number 2, 299 out of Chronicles, or a Chris Jones rookie card out of Panini. So rookie Chris Jones or the Chase Young rookie patch card. Okie dokie. I can do that. Man, he was going to be like Ndamukong Suh, I think. And it wasn't that he was bad. He just didn't live up to the hype. So, okay. So I'm going to go full with the temperature gauge and be right back. I'm not going to do a 15-minute bathroom break, in theory. Hopefully not. Sorry about this. All right. Here we go. Sorry about that, guys. That's the thing. If like Chase Young and Ndamukong Suh were like fourth round picks, they'd been considered like amazing. But or who's the other guy? My gosh, Texans. He had a small lower body. Played for the Seahawks for a year. Still good. It's gonna drive me nuts. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. But anyway, anybody coming in late, give me those guesses for an auto, please. Help me out. His name was like George Sweeting or something like that. Something really manly like that. All right, empty box. What we got 6 packs of 15. Yep, 6 packs of 15 cards. Real tough guy. David Clowney. I could not think of it. I'm sorry. Real catchy name, just like George Sweeting. Clowney, Sweeting, something like that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a numbered card coming out of this box. That numbered card will be a prize. Obviously, if we get a auto or something, that would be cool too. So. So I'm going off the rails already. We're starting early today. Woo! I could use a drink today. It's heat. Although I'm getting sad because the heat's going to end, and then like after the heat, it's just a bunch of rain, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Here comes fall early. I love Indian summers. I don't know about you guys. I love it when it's like 85 degrees and then like 45 at night, so it cools down really well. We've been pretty fortunate last probably quite a bit the last probably 5 years. But yeah, I mean, I think you gotta think for the last 15 years, it was Chase Young, Jadeveon Clowney, and like Ndamukong Suh were like so good in college. And they've had like Ndamukong Suh actually has a borderline Hall of Fame career. Like he had a really good career, but everybody thinks he's kind of a bust. So tornado warnings, yikes! So that's that warm air and then a cool coming in. That's scary in northern. You don't think that in New York. All right, rookies: Cam Williams, Mason Taylor. I feel like he's supposed to be really good coming out this year, like a sneaky fantasy football pick. Mason Taylor for the Jets. Raheem Sanders. Oh, I love this guy. Princely Umanly Man. Umanmilen. I like Umanly Man. I like that way better. Jalen Monroe. There we go. That's cool. I like that. I like the throwback score. Brock Bowers on the league leaders. Aaron Rodgers throwbacks. We got a green Darnell Mooney for the Falcons. Now we're going to fly through our base. Breece Hall. Deshaun Watson. Do you think there are people that still collect Deshaun Watson cards? I don't know. DeForest Buckner. Derek Stingley. Tyler Algier. Brian Urlacher. Rookie Jack Sawyer. That's a good one. He's so good. Will Campbell, early round pick for the Patriots. Jack Beck. Harold Fandon Jr. Throwback Brian Thomas. Celebration. Andrew Van Ginkel. Celebrate good times. Come on. Now you know you're in trouble. Start singing. Woo! The other day, some old school rap came on, and I made my son made Bronx listen to a little Heavy D and the Boys, Now That We Found Love. Oh, such a good song. All right, Trayvon Walker on a sack attack. Woo, our numbered is, going out to the Titans. What is that? 89 out of 299. Ken Houston, Hall of Famer for the Oilers back in the day. That's a gorgeous looking card on that chrome. That is super cool looking. Break in his show. Well, here's some disco lights. You get a little color in there. Pew, pew. That's such a pretty looking card, though. Congratulations, Aaron. It is really pretty. And Ken Houston was a stud. A little before my time. I kind of remember him in his early 80s when I was before he retired. I think he retired in 80, 81, somewhere in there. But first numbered card is you, Aaron. So give me 2 numbers, please. You're looking for Cam Ward, and you're picking up a little Ken Houston instead. That's cool. 10 and 17. All right. He's so smooth. All right. Robert Mathis. I will get those at the end of the box. Thank you, Aaron. Justin Simmons, TJ, and unless you got to go, and then I can stop and do it if you got to get going. I want to make sure you get your chance to pick. Rashawn Gary, Alexander Madison, Devontae Adams, Troy Franklin, rookie Terrence Ferguson, Ashton Genty coming out first one, and Bracial Tootin. They expect him to get some touches this year too out of Virginia Tech. A little Genty, our first Genty. I think it's the first one we may have pulled this whole year. It seems like so. We're gonna celebrate with a little Genty love right here. Might just be a score, but we got to take what we can get. Ashton Genty. What we got? We got a patch card. All right, Mason Graham, and then we got a patch card bonus. Zoned in Taysom Hill going out to the Saints. That's going down to that jerk. Oh yeah, Hans. He's a jerk, so it goes out to him. I'm not the biggest Taysom Hill fan. I'm not anti per se, but he's just not my favorite. So it's the start, George. Hopefully, it's the beginning of the floodgates. Okay. All right, now we got a sack attack again. Nick Benito. It does have a nice look. I mean, it's a cool looking card. I don't mind score this. I said it before a couple times. It's one of my favorite years, maybe since 2020. All right, Eric Dickerson, our first ballot. Celebration on Anthony Richardson, maybe. We'll see. Oh, that's a cool one for you, Hosby. PC card, Marshawn Latimer. We'll see how. I hope he plays well this year. So good with the Saints. We'll see if he can kind of reclaim that. Then we got Ivan Pace, Greg Dortch, Jordan Love, Raheem Mostert, Jonathan Taylor, Aeneas Williams, rookie Mike Green, Jalon Walker, Nick Emanwari, Quinton Judkins, league leaders on the Jahmyr Gibbs, throwback Cooper DeJean, and a Drake May celebration. And we have a Jamar Chase celebration before we keep moving. I figured that's what we'll do. All right. We got Jaden Reed, Michael Pittman, Mark Rippon, Marte Mapu, Doug Williams. I used to love Doug Williams as a kid. He was fun to cheer for. And the creamsicle. I'm glad he won a title with Washington. Tyler Bass, EJ Speed, Xavier Restrepo. I don't know. Did he make the team? Anybody know? It was Cam Ward's favorite target in college, so I was hoping he would. Jordan James, Tyleek Williams, Jaden Higgins. We got Kyle Hamilton, the top 100. These are cool. That is a cool card. Top 100 players of 2024, number 43, Kyle Hamilton. That is sick. That is, I believe, what we call a case hit, Hosby. He was cut. Dang, I was hoping he'd make the team. I think that's technically a case hit, Haas. So, Haas, give me 2 numbers also. Number 43. That's what it says. The ultra rare inserts, including top 100 mystery rookies and step ahead. So, really good player, too. So, that's a cool one. I'm going to continue on. Get our base, and then we'll finish with the good stuff. All right, Kenneth Walker, Greg Rousseau, Trey Benson. How did he do last year? Yeah, 300 yards. Let's see if he gets more this year. Josh Downs, TJ Watts, Alec Pierce, Khalil Return of the Mac, TJ Watt, Josh Jacobs, Mason Graham on a parallel for the Brownies. Nice one there. Going out to Jamie. We got a green DJ Moore for the Bears and Joe. Then we got Bijan. DK as a Steeler. Weird. Andrew Van Ginkel, Antonio Gates, Dave Casper, the original tight end. Tua, and then we finish up with the rest of our rookies. Malachi Starks, Kobe Bryant, Will Howard, Phil Maffa, Ken Houston, Jamar Chase, league leader, DK throwbacks, and a green Mason Taylor for the Jets. It's a cool looking card. It's sharp. That's the thing. Some of the score inserts are beautiful. That's a good little box, I think. We got a nice numbered card, some good rookies coming out. Milrow and Mason Graham on the throwbacks. We got a green parallel tight end here. And we got a Genty finally, so too much info. Mike's just never mind. I was gonna go a lot further. I'll stop there. He's like I don't know if anybody else is Seinfeld's fans when George Costanza is supposed to be waiting for a phone call the whole time, and he comes running out of the bathroom, his pants around his ankles. Art Vandelay! Art Vandelay! That's what I think of. Just Hosby comes running out. I got a card! I got a card! Exactly, George. You and I are both like, oh man, we can go so many bad directions here. Nope, I'm not going to do it. All right, so we got 10 and 17 for Aaron. Let's do that one first. And then Hosby, send me your numbers when you get a chance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, sorry, Aaron. There's some better stuff in here, and I have restocked it with some more numbered cards, but not the best ones that came in through. We got a numbered LJ Collier, numbered 63 of 75. Remember when the Seahawks drafted him. And then we got a Score Retreat pack. So those are your choices there, Aaron. Not the greatest. Numbered LJ Collier or a Score Retreat pack. Okay. Like, I got enough of these. I mean, it's relatively low numbered even for Pinnacle. Or what's that? Encore, I guess, technically. And then Hosby. Restock real quick. Okay, Hosby has 8 and 5. 6, 7, 8. Still got quite a few packs in there. There's more cards coming in all the time. So, all right, Hosby, you have a absolute 24 pack or a numbered to 275 Stephon Diggs. 221 out of 275. He's almost at 10,000 yards before last season. So he's got to be over 10,000 now, which is crazy. So does that mean he a Hall of Famer? I mean, he's got to be getting close. I know that Cardi B thinks so, but absolute. Okay. No love. No love for the Dig Man. You don't want some Tusi? I think that's what they called the juice he was drinking. I think it was called Tusi. I could be wrong. I'm pretty white and not at all from the streets, so I probably am saying it wrong or referencing it wrong. But man, I'm just looking at those cards. Both are cool. The Houston and that Kyle Hamilton is sick. It's such a good looking card. All right, so nothing huge coming out of the boxes so far, but some kind of fun PC cards. Anytime you get a case hit, especially a PC, super fun. Hosby knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, see, I knew you knew. I only know from podcasts they were talking about it, so making jokes about it. All right, 3 and 3 is 6 for the Optic. Let's keep it going. Let's see if we can get another case hit. Let's keep it going. Get a case, get like 2 or 3 tonight. That'd be amazing. Once again, if you guys are looking for more football, Sad Uncle Corey Markle's got a break up right now. Check him out. It's a Elite Hobby and a Blaster. And then Black and Gold. Alan Stein dropped a monster 6-box. Looks like we got a patch. We'll move that over here. 6-box, 6 hobbies plus a big bonus box or pack. I think he said 18 autos or something crazy like that. So it should be a super fun one. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, go head over to Black and Gold. I dropped a link earlier today too. So good folks, both of them. Different styles, both, but good peoples. All right, DeAndre Swift. Charvarius Ward. Our silver is Quay Walker. Nice card for Nick. A little PC special. AJ Barner for the Seahawks. Myles Garrett. Christian McCaffrey. Pink rookie is Ennis Rackstraw. Followed by Chris Braswell for Brian Friend. So nice pink one here for Carl. And then a silver for Nick. Going through some of my PC cards today and trying to get a little organized. We got a card show this weekend, Bronx and I do. So I'm trying to figure out my pricing. He's trying to figure out his Pokemon pricing. So hopefully we do okay. Kirk Cousins, small one though. George Pickens, see how he does tonight. Silver Jalen Waddle, nice one for Jim. A little PC special. Max Melton and David Montgomery. I think Waddle might have a huge year this year. Not just me. I think with all the Tyreek stuff, he may end up leaving the team halfway through, and it's going to be only Waddle. So, I don't know. That's my thinking. All right, Devonta. There we go. That's a nice one for me. Pat Spencer. A lot of people were – who was I listening to? Pete Briscoe, I think it was yesterday, was saying that Spencer's – they like him a lot. They think he might stay all season. So, Spencer. And then we got Xavier coming out for the Chiefs. Brooks. Khalil. Breece Hall. And – light it up, Drake May. Why don't you? I'm about to. Light it up, Drake May. I'm about to. Wasn't that song? Come on, Hosby, help me out. That's got to be a song from the 80s and 90s. Light it up, Drake. Who was this? Who's the man? Was it? No, it wasn't Dre, though. Light it up. About to. I'm hoping somebody helps me out. And once again, anybody coming in late, give me your guess for an auto. I got a few people that haven't, I think, so far. So. That's a nice looking card, though. Nice Drake May coming out. Not Prism, but a really nice insert for Harlan Benner. Oh, George, yeah, that like makes me so sad because he was so good in college, and I really thought he was just going to step it up and go right in. And yeah, maybe next year, but it's not looking good. Light it up, Chris. Thank you. So I'm not crazy. Thank you. I knew you'd know it, Hosby. Was that Chris Cross? Let's show our age, Haas. I think it was Chris Cross's second single after Jump Jump. Oh, man, yeah. Anybody under 30 in here is like, what the heck, dude? All right, sweet. Yes, Chris Cross makes you want to jump. I listen to I'm a nerd. I listen to old top 40 countdowns. I find some internet radios I listen to and stuff. And so those songs are more familiar with sometimes than I probably should be. So, all right, Gabe. Oh, no surprise there. Corey Markle getting the Jermaine Burton patch. There, another nice green one. Marshawn Lloyd and Kimani Vidal going out to Aaron Mela. But nice pink coming out for the pack on the Marshawn. And then Jermaine Burton for our patch. Going out to Mr. Markle. Like our old Jermaine Burton used to say. Oh, I think the Eagles are going to, yeah, I do think the Eagles are going to beat them. I kind of think the Cowboys might make it interesting just because their offense is pretty good. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So nice patch guard for Corey. Not a biggest name, unfortunately, but I think he's number 3 on their depth chart, 3 or 4. So he might get some touches this year. Thank you, Aaron. Philly by a ton. I kind of think with you. Yeah, just to shove it down their throat. Like, oh, I thought you guys were stopping the run. Here we go. Jack Burton. Old Jack Burton used to say. Well, I say, well, I'm Jack Burton, and that's what I just said. I'm such a nerd for that. All righty. Let's do a little Elite. 2025 Elite. We've opened a blaster, but we haven't opened a mega of this stuff yet. So I do always love the looks of Elite. Oh, we haven't done our game yet this year. We got what, 7, 8 of us in here. Okay. Let me look it up. I gotta look up. I was planning on drafting CD. I got sniped before. That's okay, though. I really want him. I guess I could have, but... Okay, let's go to our Spellbound game. You guys are familiar with this one. We haven't done it in a while, though. They've changed it. They've added a lot more, too. Holy smokes. All right, but there should be at least one Spellbound in here. So we got Barkley, Daniels, Chase, Bowers, Nix, Henry, and Herbert. All right. Aaron's going Herbert T, Jaden Daniels D. All right, George. I don't know who else we got in here. A few. Jim and George. I don't know if Troy and Andrew were able to stick around. If anybody's available, so we got Herbert, Henry, Nix, Bowers, Chase, Daniels, Barkley. Daniels J. So there's 2. Oh, it's only last names. Sorry, George. So you would automatically lose by picking the J in Daniels. So I'd go another letter if you want to do Daniels. I would do something further away than the D. Or you could take A and you'd have the rest of the letters, I guess. But like on The Price is Right from Hosby. But yeah, Barkley, Daniels, Chase, Bowers, Nix, Henry, Herbert. Okay. So Jim, if you want to give me your guess too. Anybody else that might be around live? Troy, Andrew. Troy might be driving. I know he's heading over to Brock's. Empty box. 10 packs of 5 cards. Here we go. Lavender Parallels, Lime Green, and Lavender. Okay. Bowers B. C as in Chase. Okay, yeah. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And there's a good chance we'll get 2, but probably at least 1 out of here. So a couple prizes possibly going out. I'm just going to go pack by pack because that way it's more fair for everybody, I guess. I don't know. Justin Simmons, Steve Young, Devonta. I do love Elite. Devonta Adams, Tony Pollard, and a full throttle Jerry Jeudy for the Brownies. Jamie. Yeah, nice resurgence last year, especially with Wind. Jameis. Him and Jameis had good chemistry. We'll see how he does this year. I think him and oh my goodness, I might not even think him and Flacco will do good too. Najee, Calvin Ridley, A-Chain, Jonathan Taylor, and number for the Titans 215 out of 649. Kalel Mullings out of Michigan, running back apparently. Okay. Kalel Mullings going out to Aaron Malin. Nice card. No, this is just a mega, George. Just a mega box. Nice looking card though, or box. So a couple numbers coming out for the Titans so far. The only true hobby is the Origins. It's just a big old Donruss Elite Mega Box, which I don't even know if they've done those. Not recently, anyway. Yeah, another sharp-looking card. I like the little sparkles around it, circles around it. Michael Vick, Randy Moss, not the horse racing expert, C.J. Stroud, Braylon Allen, Bo Jackson, and a Kid Reporter. Once again, anybody wants Kid Reporters, let me know. Yeah, the rookie cards, the numbered rookie cards are good looking cards. I love Elite. It's one of my faves. Looks like another sparkle off the back here. Ozzie Newsome, Trey Hendrickson, Mike Evans, Jackson Smith. Next numbered is, for the Commanders and Hosby, Darrell Green, 295 out of 649. Congratulations, Haas. Nice numbered drawer. What a stud he was. Okay, so no Spellbound yet. We got Bo Nix on a second year. Brian Thomas, Joey Bosa, Bucky, Spellbound L for Barkley. Okay, nobody picked Barkley yet, but I feel like we'll probably get one more in the other half. So L for Barkley going to the Eagles, and Greg Reese. Nice looking card. Do love the Spellbounds. That's a set that's fun to collect, especially if it's a team or a player you really enjoy. So I'm sure George, probably you and Hosby will be probably trying to get Jaden Daniels one. Tony Pollard, Najee Harris, Calvin Ridley, Jared Verse. We got another Spellbound. This time it's Chase. C as in Chase. Look at George go. Congratulations, George. 2 more numbers for a prize, please, for me. And for the Bengals and Corey, that's another nice card. Picking up the Jermaine Patch and now a Jamar Chase. George the Guessing Machine. Okay, let's get some more numbered cards then. That's cool that we got so many numbered cards coming out of the Mega. Hopefully that continues on. 36. Oh, he's going deep. Get in there deep, boy. Josh Hines Allen, Malik Neighbors, DeForest Buckner, Max Crosby, and then Dak Prescott and another Kid Reporter. Tua Tagovailoa, Patrick Mahomes. We'll see that up. Nice looking card. Ken Houston, he's back for more. Lad McConkey and Nick Bolton. That's 2 packs in a row with nothing but base. That's frustrating. Psychic and psychiatrist together. Oh, George. Jalen Hurts, Jamar Chase, Darrelle Revis, Justin Jefferson. There we go. For the Panthers, Alan Stein, 193 out of 499 on the Mitchell Evans on the teal. That's like 1995 Charlotte Hornets teal. I like the looks of that. Good looking cards. Elite's just so nice. Beautiful parallels. What do they call them? Lavender or something? Lavender parallels. The other ones, we should have one lime green supposedly too. It looks almost more teal to me, but I guess it could be lavender. But I thought lavender was purple, so maybe they're just teasing what we might get. It's really nice looking though. Okay, Chuba Hubbard. It looks like we got one more. Yeah, Will Anderson. I don't think that's lavender, so maybe that's supposed to be the green, or maybe they're just telling us what we could get. Brock Bowers, Wesley Walls, Ed Reed, 499, and another Kid Reporter. So Hosby, he's trying to get all the numbered cards, all the goodies. Ed Reed to 499. You get all the Hall of Fame defensive players. Ed Reed and Darrell Green. Cool. Well, that's a nice box. I like those megas. I mean, they're more expensive than the blasters, but we got 2 spellbounds. We got 4 numbered cards, including 2 numbered rookies. That's pretty sick. So, and there's always still a chance for an auto. So I think that feels like a better value to me than the blasters. So I might have to get a couple more. Haas is cleaned up. He's like, I'd still rather have a really nice Jaden Daniels, guys. That did no good. My good knife is somewhere. Yeah, he sent me a picture from the bathroom. So it's drop trowel. He's cleaning up everywhere. Oh yeah, I can see your tootsies. Yeah, that'll get me shut down. Empty box. Let's get some QBs out of this box. So far, we got one really nice JJ, kind of a regular Penix, and a pretty cool May. We need to get some more in here. 3 and 3 is 6. I'm going to take a quick swig. Happy but not that happy. You're like, guys, it's a score case hit and a numbered card. It's not like we're talking about a Jaden Daniels auto or something. What gender this room is. That's hilarious. Apparently your wife wasn't here when you were telling the boys that the volleyball girls don't need clothes on, so get yourself in trouble. All right, Levanta David, Jared Goff, Buddha on a nice Prism Concourse. Ooh, Greg the Leg. Zierlein, Greg the Leg on a nice Premier level. There we go, Joey B behind the numbers. Darnell Washington and Xavier on a Premier level. Nice. For the Chiefs, the Chiefs. Second Xavier coming out. Greg the Leg coming for the Jets. Buddha for Greg. And a nice Joey B. Bengals are doing pretty good. Okay, let's keep it going. Andrew Van Ginkel, Jake Ferguson, Cooper Rush, Khaleesi Fuaga for the Saints, Will Levis on a Premier, Michael Penix on a Turbocharge, and Isaiah Likely on a Premier. So Will Levis, Fuaga, and Michael Penix coming out. Second Penix coming out for Greg. Khaleesi Fuaga. That means no worries. All right, Rico Dowdle. DeMarvion Overshone. Buddha Baker again, this time on a silver die cut. Trevor Lawrence on a Premier Prism for the Jags. Neighbors on a Future, nice card. Patrick Queen and A.J. Barner for the Seahawks on a Premier level. Going out to Andrew. T-Law. Buddha. And Neighbors for Matthew Moravec Gallagher. Lincoln Neighbors Futures. Thanks you guys again for filling this bad boy up. We're still waiting for some more bigger stuff to come out, so hopefully it does. And I will have an extra we're going to throw in right after this box. Leave these guys up. Okay, so we still need, we have no Jaden Daniels. We have no Bo Nix. What else are we missing? No Caleb. Or Rome Odunze for that matter. All right, DeMarcus Lawrence. Amari Cooper. Can't believe he retired today. Jahan Dotson. Marvin Harrison Jr. There we go. Nice one for Greg. And we got a Pearsall coming out for Larissa. Beautiful. There we go. Bo Nix on a turbocharged and Fred Warner on a premier level. All right, so he's on the board. Troy's on the board. The Bo Nix. Larissa is 2, and one for Greg here. Go with his die-cut Buddha. Nice Prism Marvin Harrison. I think he's going to have a good year this year. I'm hopeful. Unless Kyler starts playing too much Call of Duty, but if not, he'll be good to go. All right, Xavier, this time on a premier. Rasul Douglas. Malik Washington for the Dolphins on a premier, or base Prism. Gus Edwards on a club level, right? Club level Prism for the Chargers and Aaron. Rome Odunze coming out. So I called him. I'm like, hey, we need a Bo, we need a Rome. And they're like, okay, here we go. Let's go. So Rome coming out. Xavier. Gus Edwards for the Chargers and Aaron. And Malik for the Dolphins and Jim Jennings. So I didn't know until today I was listening to podcasts. I did not know there was a game tomorrow night either. I'm sure you guys probably did. But the keep that in mind, the Chargers Chiefs. Yeah, I'm not sure if he is or not. I was trying to wonder that too. Felt like he was with the Ravens for like 10 years, but it wasn't, but felt like it. All right, Adam Thielen on a street level or club level. Tyler Lockett Premier. Sauce, Chase, and Kareem. We have a die-cut Calvin Austin for the Steelers and Joe. There we go. Whoa. That is gorgeous. Malik Neighbors, premier level. Really beautiful Giants card going out to Matthew Moravec Gallagher. Drake Mann, a certified, and a Carson Steele rookie. So still no Caleb. And no. Got one Bo. Caleb and no. What am I thinking of? Jaden. No Jaden. Which is disappointing. At least the Ravens are doing okay, but the Commanders not so good so far. A nice Malik. We got 2 Maliks, 2 Penix, 1 really nice JJ, and 1 Bo. So slowly but surely. Let's check where box is at. Oh man, goodness. George, I never gave you your prize, did I? Just skipped right on it. They released Gus before Dobbins. Okay, thank you, Aaron. I was going to say you would know for sure. 36 and 34 for George. Totally skipped over your prize. My bad. 36, 35, and 34. Okay, so George, you have a numbered Evan Ingram. 97 of 150, it looks like. Or a numbered Aiden O'Connell. 171 out of 199. So a couple numbered cards to choose from, George. Thank you for the update, Aaron. I figure you'd know for sure. Thank you for filling us in. Aiden, okay. knows if he ever gets another chance, but he looked okay at times. I loved his line, look like Farva and play like Favre. If you're not familiar, Favre is a character from Super Troopers, so, which I guess they're making a third one. I saw something about that. I was like, heck yeah. Such a funny movie. All right, let's throw a little extra in before we get to our two hobby. Well, one's a mega, but it's kind of like a hobby-ish. It's got so many numbered. So. Sorry, I just had to catch up on YouTube so I know where we're at. So in case I screw up, I can look back. Okay. All right, so this is the extra tonight. A little signature, small chance for an auto. We have, I think there's, what is there, 2 or 3 parallels? 2 red and yellow, and 4 bronze. So not usually numbered. I think there's, I feel like I've seen numbered come out of here, but I just want a little variety to throw something a little extra in. Mix it up a little bit. Light it up, Chris. I'm about to. Once again, anybody coming in late, give me your guess for an auto before we get to our hobby box. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, traditionally, I would say thank you. You guys, thank you for helping Phil. Yeah. Last year, I felt like Topps was putting way more rookie quarterbacks than this year. This year, it's been much harder to find rookies. So hopefully we get some. But last year, it was like they were everywhere. They were just throwing Bryce in and Bryce and Will and CJ all over the place. This year, it's like so hard to pull rookie quarterbacks out of these boxes. Which I guess in theory will make them worth more, but I don't know. You guys are very welcome. Oof, that's a cool looking card. I can cover that up for now because that's sick. Okay. Drew Brees, Emmitt Smith, Jordan Love, Mean Joe Green. Look at that. Talk about no numbers, and bam. Justin Wigby, 118 out of 175. Looks like Charger blue, but I'm not positive. I'm sure, Aaron, you would know for sure. Justin Wigby? Looks like Charger colors to me, but I've been wrong before. Or maybe, Jim, if you know if he played for the Rams, but it looks like Chargers to me because all it says is Los Angeles, obviously. Okay, and then our gold parallel is Ray Lewis, Edrin Cooper, Dan Marino, Anthony Richardson, and Brett Favre. It's hard to see. Justin Eboigbe, 4th round pick last year. 118 out of 175, played at Alabama. Defensive tackle. Jim thinks Chargers. That's what I was thinking. The colors look more Chargers, but I've seen some weird stuff on the... Sorry, the glare is really bad. You see my ugly face more than the card. Okay, thank you, Aaron. I kind of figured, but I just wanted to double check it. I figured you two would know. All right, Jim McMahon. We got another beautiful card coming up. Look at this thing. That's cool. I haven't seen one of these. After image, that's cool looking. Bo Nix. After image, that's cool looking. Congratulations, Troy, picking that bad boy up. I hadn't seen one of these before yet. So Troy and his PC getting that. I thought it was alter image, but right here it looks like after image. Because I thought alter image would make more sense. Yeah, when you look at the front, it looks like it should be like alter image because it kind of changes on you. Yeah, I don't know. All right, here's another bronze parallel. This time it's a rookie, Javon Solomon for the Bills. We got Tyler Guyton, Rook. Aaron Donald, John Elway. They're cool-looking cards. Michael Vick, John Riggins, Darrelle Revis, Aeneas Smith for the Eagles, and then Caleb coming out. Here I say we don't get any rookies, and bing, bang, boom, we get a Caleb. Congratulations to the Bears and Joe. A couple of rookie parallels. We'll get those top loaded. Javon Solomon for the Bills. And Aeneas Smith for the Eagles. Out of A&M. And Greg. Greg picking up that one. Okay, and we got Jim Kelly, Will Levis, Bo Jackson, Randy Moss, clear Marvin Harrison. I like the looks of these too. There's a little sparkle action going out to Greg. Troy Aikman on a parallel. Leonard Taylor, rookie. Chris Carter, Marshall Falk, Marcus Allen, and Bernie Kosar. So a nice Marvin Harrison coming out for Greg. And then I'm just going to grab this chrome off the top here. We got total touchdowns, 116. Antonio Gates going out to Aaron Malin. Nice little PC card for you there, bud. You might already have that one yet, but I like the looks of these cards. They're cool looking. So a couple decent Harrisons coming out so far for Greg. All right, we got rookie Trevin Wallace on a parallel for Carolina and Alan Stein. We got Jalen Polk, rookie. Bryce Young, Rich Gannon, Steve Young, Dan Fouts, McNabb, Braden Fisk, parallel rookie. That's a cool one. Good player, too. By rookie Aurora. I never can pronounce his name right. So, yeah, it's a good-looking Gates. That's a cool card, especially like a little PC card for you. Hall of Famer right there. I was glad he got in. I know there's some weird stuff about, I don't know, like perhaps performance enhancing or whatever. I'm like, yeah, whatever. He's good. I'm also of the mindset that Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens should all be in the Hall of Fame. So whether they took performance enhancing drugs or not, they still hit the home runs. They still threw the pitches. You can throw an asterisk next to the name if you need to, but I say you can't do the Hall of Fame without having those guys in it, in my opinion. All right, so we're going to finish with the Origins. We're going to do this Phoenix box. Excuse me. We have 4 numbered cards coming out of this box. It says international numbered cards, supposedly. So hopefully something cool coming out of here. Phoenix is nice looking boxes anyway. But I'm telling you this right now. We've gotten 1 Caleb, 1 JJ, 2 Penix, 2 Mays, and 2 Bows. If we do not pull a Jaden Daniels. Carl, welcome in, buddy. We don't pull 1 Jaden Daniels. So I want to have at least 1 of each quarterback. Then we will open 1 more box. Empty box. Welcome in, Carl. You've gotten 1 pink Rackstraw rookie. You're probably your best card so far. We still got a decent amount of stuff to go. So now you're hoping we don't pull a Jaden Daniels so we open more stuff. And Carl, if you want to give me your guess for an auto, I don't know who the Lions drafted this year. So I don't know if you want to give me your. That's who. I mean, there are some vets on the Origins list, but it's definitely a lot more rookies for sure. Tesla. Is that what you're driving right now, or? I'm going to go one by these because I have no idea what we're going to get our hands into here. So, and I'll go one step further. Let's go. First numbered card will be a prize. How's that sound? I'm just giving you a bad time. All right. Oh, those are nice. A little sparkle. Even the base cards are cool looking. Evan Ingram, Bobby Okereke, Jalen Hurts. We'll get to sleeve him up because that's cool looking. Quincy Williams, Hufanga. Those are nice. It's hard for you to see the sprinkle. When you get them at home, you'll like the looks. A little sprinkle action. Keon Coleman on a rookie rising. And then James Cook, 5 of 88 for the Bills. And Joe Desky getting 2 nice cards right in a row. So the sparkles don't work as good on this card because it just looks like it got ran through the rain on the Keon Coleman. But that is a parallel, though. The international parallel. Oh, is it, George? That's cool. That's good to know. So Giuseppe getting our first numbered card. Since I tend to forget, we're going to roll a dice real quick. 1 times 5. So card 5 for Joe. Score a treat. Bing, bang, boom. That's pretty sick, George. But I do like the looks of these so far. Christian Watson, DK Swolcavs, Anthony Richardson, Pacheco, Montez gonna make you sweat, Stephon Diggs, and Luke McCaffrey for the Commanders. That's the wrong Commander. I don't hate him, but I know George does. Hosby doesn't either, but he'd much rather have Jaden Daniels coming out. You'll take a Luke. You'll take a Luke, but you prefer a Jaden, especially in the international parallel. All right, Christian Kirk, Joey Bosa, Debo, Kirk D. Cousins, Zach Moss, Nico Collins, and Gus Edwards. Numbered 146 out of 180. What's funny is it's the least fancy of all the cars, and it's the one that's numbered. Sorry, George. So a nice little numbered card there for you, Aaron. Unfortunately, like you said, he already got cut, so not quite as exciting. Gus Edwards, wrong Charger too, huh? Yeah, if you haven't changed your team, you got 5 minutes for tonight. Gus, the Gus bus. All right, Ed Oliver, Bijan on a second year. Sleeve that. Jameer on a second year. We'll sleeve that up too, since it's a parallel. Nice looking card. He'll go on the PC. I do the same thing. I was actually moving cards over today. I had a little time. Like I told my wife, like, it's weird. I've been chasing every DK Metcalf card for the last 5 years, 6 years now, and now I have to like switch gears, but I'll still hang on to them, any DKs I get. Trayvon Walker, Micah. Oh, I think it's a Contours. Okay. Donnie Mitchell. Interesting. Okay. And then, ooh, that's low. 28 of 40 for the Packers. Nice card going out to Nick Sirianni on the Marshawn Lloyd. And then a Donnie Mitchell going out to Matthew Vanover. Whenever I hear the name, all I could ever think of is Joni Mitchell. I don't know why. Joni Mitchell, hit me one more time. That one is numbered to 80. So that's a nice card there, too, for Mr. Vanover. Beautiful. This is a fun box, though. I might have to see if I can get one more of these. Kind of fun. And that's 4 numbered cards so far, which means we got at least 5 coming. And even just the base are cool looking. All right, Justin Simmons, DJ Moore, Amon-Ra, Harrison Butker, Ramondre, Taija, and ETN, numbered to 180, going after the Jags, and Mr. Harold Lambus. Numbered ETN. Okay, we got a little Sparkle Olave, Joe Mixon, Hopkins for the Chiefs, Khalil Mack, Levante David, Quay Walker, and our last card is Raheem Mostert, number 19 of 88, going out to Jim Jennings. That is our last card. And our last card in this box will be a prize because the origin is so small. So, Jim, give me 2 numbers for a prize for the last numbered card. Raheem Mostert. We'll all get sleeved up. I don't know about you, but I didn't see a single quarterback come out of that box. So, here we go. Let's open up one more. Optic hanger. It's got the tape from Barnes & Noble on it, not from me. Okay, I'm going to get yours in just 1 second. Let me get this out of here. Empty box. 13 and 19 again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, Jim. We have another score pack or a green parallel Michael Penix Jr. Portals card. Not numbered, but a nice prism card. Those are your choices today, Jim. These are your choices. Choose wisely. Okay. All right. Our last prize will be the first auto out of Origins. So let's get to the optics here. Is this the one? I feel like I bought a whole case of hangers, so I feel like we're going to get a downtown one of these hangers. Maybe this is the one. I don't know. Let's get through the base. All right, Rashee Rice, Trayvon Diggs, Lamar Jackson, Josh Jacobs, Miles Sanders, Ezekiel Elliott, Tyler Algier, Jonnu Smith, Tua Tagovailoa, Puka Nacua, Hayden Hurst, and Max Crosby. All right, Jahan Dotson, L'Jarius Sneed, Will Levis, Joe Burrow on a silver, Bijan on a play action, Keon Coleman on a primary colors, Ricky Pearsall is our purple, and a JJ base. So, did not help the Commanders. I'm sorry, Haas, but it did help out the Niners and Jimmy O'Hare and the Vikings. Helped out the Bills a little bit for the Bengals and Corey. So, yeah, he is in the Origins. He should be, I believe, anyway. So I tried, Haas. I did try, I promise. Nice Bijan for Greg. Beautiful purple Pearsall for Larissa. A little base JJ for Jamie. He's probably got a 25 of these. And then Joe's probably got 25 of these primary colors, Coleman's too. But either way, we're going to top load it up. Oh, man, I'd love to pull a Genty, Travis Hunter, Shadeur, Tyler Shaw. Well, I don't want to pull that because that's me. Jackson Dart. Any of them would be so sick. I'm trying to go careful here because I feel like somebody might want this box. Two autos and one min. Make it slide, right? If anybody does want the box, let me know. If anybody's a Travis Hunter fan or a Jags fan. Empty box. Pretty cool the way it sticks in there. I'll save it for a couple days. I don't think I'll be buying another Origins, no matter how good this is, just because the price point is really hard. So, out first, going to the Vikings, Aaron Jones on an Origins, no numbered. Nice card though. That's thicken. Going out to Jamie and the Vikings. After that, I'm not sure how it works. Numbered on the back? Yeah, I think we do. I think we have numbered off the back. So we're going to do that first. So not numbered, but a rookie, Mason Graham. Nice Browns card. I mean, it's not the Brown you're chasing, but a very nice card and a good player too. Like, expect big things from him. Going out to Jamie and the Mason Graham. And then for the Seahawks, I love this card. Hopefully you love it, Andrew. 70 out of 149 on the numbered Cooper Kupp. Gorgeous card on the orange Cooper Kupp. You want the box? Yeah, definitely, Haas. I will send it your way. And then one more numbered. Going out to the Panthers and Alan Stein. Adam Thielen, 81 of 99. Now back with the Vikings. Nice card. A good vet, though. Yeah, I like that Kupp. That's a cool card. I'm sure Jim likes it, too. It's just in the wrong uniform, right? So, such a good-looking card. What's up, Carl? Our patch card going out to the Raiders. That's how I feel about Bobby Wags. I cheer for him with the Commanders. Not an auto, but what a cool card. Teddy Hendricks, double colored patch, 13 or 19 out of 199. Hall of Famer. They call him the Birdman? I'm trying to remember now. He was so tall and long. That's such a cool card. He was one of my favorite players as a kid. My brother used to always talk about his mustache. He had long, long arms. He always was blocking kicks like crazy. So that to me is a super cool looking card. I know it's not an owl, but it's a pretty cool looking card, George. Oh my gosh. Oh, he hasn't been in a break in a long time, but it's working out good for him this time. Tez Johnson for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. RPA. Not numbered, but I can see. Maybe I need to take my glasses off. I don't see any numbers anywhere. But Tez Johnson. Congratulations going out to Brian Friends on the Buccaneers. Has not been in a break in a long time. And he is killing it. Good friend, Brian. I'm happy for you. I know you're a big Bucks fan. Really get your team. Really get to hop in breaks. Boy, is it working out good this time. Tez Johnson on the RPA. And normally I just roll the dice because the next auto, but the next auto also going out to him. 18 of 25 on a Bucky Irving auto. Both autos going to the Bucks. I hate when that happens. I'm very, very happy for him, but I know it's disappointing to everybody else. But super cool card, and I don't know how good Tez is going to be, but very, very happy for Brian, though. I'm sorry for you guys, but I'm happy for Brian. They don't have that many vet autos. That was pretty cool to get that. Have you, Jim, where it's just one guy gets both things? It's like the quality control is just getting lazy. George isn't happy for it. You're like, screw this guy. I don't know him. He's kidding. He's kidding, Brian. I think you'd love George and you guys would like each other. Huh. Well, that's kind of frustrating, but I do like that patch card a lot. So I'm going to do a recap. For those who didn't hit, obviously I'll throw a pack in for you. That if you had a bad break and you paid a lot. I figured, George. Or I got some PC cards that I picked up some stuff today too, so I'll be reaching out to people. But thanks you guys for filling this. I do have baseball. One of my favorite baseball products, Boys of Summer, just got it in town, or got it to me. So I might try and throw baseball up, see if we can break it Sunday morning. I also have some basketball. I want to do a Kaboom downtown chase and do a basketball. So we might do that too. So we'll see. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Beautiful Bucky. I don't know much about Tez Johnson, but the Bucky's cool. And some good quarterback cards came out, some decent number too. So it was still a decent break, just not as good as I want everybody to get something. So that's hard for me mentally not to get everybody something. But thanks you guys very much for helping Phil. I'm going to do a quick recap in just a minute. Or not so quick recap, and now you discuss it. Now the big game. Everybody enjoy watching football tonight too. Yeah, definitely. Sorry to my Cowboys fans, but go Eagles. All right, I will do a recap shortly. You guys can feel free to take off if you need to. I understand. Can't miss the game, so. Free to talk amongst yourselves. Jim, Mike, George, Aaron, Andrew. I forgot even Troy. I hope you guys all have a good day. Enjoy the games tonight. Let's see here, almost done. Where's Marvin at? Starting like Marvin Girl. Got one number there. You go back through it, a couple people had decent breaks, just not always where you think they're going to be. So. Okay. Okay, let's do the quarterbacks. Okay. Right, the recap. If you're just joining me now, or you're coming later, hopefully you enjoy. Jets, not much, but a green Mason Taylor for the Jets. Cade Stover on a green for the Texans. Not much there either. Sorry, Joe. Die cut Steelers is all for them. Sorry, Joe. I say that a lot, I guess, night. Carl, only a pink rack of straw. Hopefully something better next time. For me, Spencer Rattler on a pink and a Fuaga on a multicolor. Brownies, I'll definitely send a pack your way. Sorry, Jamie. You got a Mason Graham Origins. Nice card there, and then a Mason Graham throwback. For the Jags, you got an ETN Stallions, then a numbered ETN to 180. So not much there for Aaron Lambus. For the Giants and Matthew Moravec, you got a gold parallel Malik Neighbors, Futures Malik Neighbors, and then a premier level not die cut, but prism card. Chargers, you got the Gus Edwards parallel, and then the Gus Edwards to 180, and the Justin Igboigbe to 175. So a couple numbers coming out for the Chargers. Nothing huge, though, unfortunately. Niners, nothing big, but a nice Ricky Pearsall parallel and a gorgeous purple Ricky Pearsall. Packers, Marshawn Lloyd on a pink. Marshawn Lloyd numbered to 40. Very low numbered. Nice card there going out to the Packers and Nick. Keon Coleman, a rookie rising. Keon Coleman on primary colors. And then a James Cook to 88 for the Bills and Joe. Saquon Barkley on the L and the Aeneas Smith on the parallel. Jim Jennings, Malik Washington on the prism card, and then a Raheem Mostert to 88. Luke McCaffrey on a sparkle rookie and a Darrell Green to 649. So definitely a rough one for the Commanders. Sorry, Haas. Xavier Worthy on a base. Xavier Worthy on a concourse and a premier level. Going out to the Chiefs is Stanton. Buda Baker on a die cut. Marvin Harrison on a prism, and then a Marvin Harrison clear card for the Cardinals and Greg. For the Colts, you got the Anthony Gold round numbers and Adonai Mitchell numbered to 80. Nice card there for the Colts. Ban over. For Jim Jennings and the Rams, you got the parallel Braden Fisk, and then Blake Corum patch. Michael Penix on a turbocharged and on a draft class, going out to Greg Reese. For the Bears and Joe, Roma Dunze on a future and a Caleb Williams base card. Broncos did about the best, I think, for the rookie quarterbacks. Bo Nix on a turbocharged and a cool after image card. And then for the Harlan Benner, we got a lighted up Drake May and a select certified Drake May. And then for J.J. McCarthy and J.J. McCarthy Green Emergent going out to Jamie. For the Titans, 649 Kalel Mullings rookie card and a Ken Houston to 299. Gorgeous card, both of those. Like them. Jalen Milroe base and then a Cooper Kupp to 149 for Andrew. For the Panthers and Alan Stein, we got Mitchell Evans to 499 and then Adam Thielen to 99. For Corey Markle, Fat Uncle, and the Bengals, we got Silver Joe Burrow, a behind the numbers Joe Burrow, a Jamar Chase Spellbound, and a Jermaine Burton patch. Pretty solid break for Corey. And then we got for the Ravens, pretty one here for Hosby. Didn't get much of the Commanders, but a nice one here. Ed Reed to 499 and a sweet case hit Kyle Hamilton top 100, number 43. For the Raiders, only one Genty, but then a cool looking Origins patch to 199 for George. And then finishing up, Bucky Irving to 25 and a Tez Johnson RPA. Had nothing for the Buccaneers to literally the last two cards going out to Mr. Brian Friends. Congratulations. So thanks you guys again for filling it. We'll throw up some baseball, maybe some basketball after that, and till we wait for the next products to come in. Thanks you guys. Hope everybody has a good day, and we will talk soon. Appreciate you.